y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Muriel, this nurse Muriel. To my new subbies, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. To my oldies but goodies, hey, y'all already know what it is. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm back with another, just a little mini life update, just to let y'all know what's going on with me. So I think on the last vlog I told y'all, on the last video I told y'all that I was leaving my psych job, my current psych job, and I felt a little bit I felt the way about it. Y'all know I just started working there in January, and I love my patients. Like, I love my patients. I love what I do as far as being in the med room, but it's when they bring me out the med room and they put me in the nurses station, where I'm actually in the nurses station doing what I got hired to do, which is to do like assessments and documentation, because that's what I got hired to do. And I ended up being in the med room majority of the time because they're so short. And I actually prefer the med room, y'all, because one thing I can do, if I can't do nothing else, is pass out some medication. I don't care if a patient gets 20 pills or 2 pills, I can pass out some medication. And they also have a Pyxis there, so there's no need to be reordering medication and stuff like I do in long-term care. The pharmacy is on site and they bring the meds, so you're never running out of meds. So one thing I can do is pass medication. But what I don't like is when I'm in the nurse's station, there's so much. The charting I can do as well. I can chart my fingers I can chart my fingers to the bone, and I know the right wording to put things as far as to do charting. Every now and then I might have a slip up, and I have to really think long about, okay, how am I going to phrase this to chart it. Oh, take this on. But anyway, it's so disorganized. Like, everything behind the scenes is so disorganized till I cannot deal with it any further. And a lot of people complain about that same thing, about the disorganization of what goes on there. And I gave my notice. I gave a verbal notice to my nurse manager, and she asked me why am I leaving. I told her it's just a little too disorganized for me, and there's no way that I can control the structure of anything, and I can't deal with that, y'all, when I know things are disorganized and I have no control over how to structure it. And then it happens repeatedly. Like, every time I'm behind the nurse's station, there's always something wrong. Like, there's always something that was done wrong. It's just a lot of disorganization, and I can't deal. Y'all know I don't like to be stressed, and when a bunch of little things happen, little things, okay, will stress me a little. But a bunch of little things happen, it just become a 12-hour shift of nothing but stress. Only when I'm behind that nursing station, and I can't deal. If I could guarantee to be just in the bedroom at all times, I probably would be okay. But that is not what I got hired to do. They actually hire LPNs for that position, and so they want me in there doing assessments and doing documentation. And on top of doing documentation, we do lab draws, we do this, we do that. It's just, everything is so, it's almost tedious, and things are done 3 and 4 times to cover yourself, and then there's still things that slip through the cracks. And I just can't. I can't deal with it. So anyway, I put my resignation in. I told her my last day was going to be the 30th, but y'all know I was excited about getting a state job for the benefits. So, but when I made the decision that I was going to leave, before I actually told my HR, I actually went on the state website to see about getting another state job, and I gave it till last week. I gave it till last week Friday for somebody to call me, because I was like, either way it could go, I'm leaving. I was going to leave the psych position, but I was going to give it till last week Friday for someone to call me so I could possibly maybe transfer in, and no one called. So I went ahead and told my boss that I was leaving my current job, and June the 30th was going to be my last day. And then lo and behold, I get a call from one of the places, and to come in for an interview. Like, the day that I told my boss June the 30th was going to be my last day, I got a call that same day from one of the places. It's close to where I work, so the commute would be like, I would shorten my commute by about 4 minutes. And so I will be transferring into another state job. I think the pay is going to be actually more than what I was making. For one reason, it's because I'm working a different shift, y'all. So my options are, they have everything except day shift. They have 3 to 11, they have 7p to 7a. They have all options except day shift. I could have done a 3p to 11p Monday through Friday and no weekends. Or I could have done 7p to 7a 3 days a week. So I'm mixing the two. I'm doing 2 3 to 11s and 2 7p's to 7a's. So that I can have 3 days off a week. And so that I'll be able to be home with my son during the summertime, y'all. So I'll be able to be home with him during the day, except for the time 2 3 to 11s I do. I'll be able to be home with him. But yeah, so I'm going to be working with the Department of Disabilities. And they're also going to train me to be supervisor because of me being an RN. And actually, me being an RN, they said if they ever need a supervisor and they have the other staff there, they will want me to work as a supervisor as well. So, I mean, I'm hoping that doesn't happen because y'all know I don't want to really be in charge. I'd rather be more behind the scenes, but yeah. So anyway, I went today. I got my Querfin Gold, my TB testing because that expired. And I have to go back tomorrow to do follow-up for that stick, the accidental needle stick that I got. Well, that was back in like April when I had that accidental finger stick. I got all my tests done and they were negative, and now I got to go back for my follow-up. I'm like a week past my follow-up. I was supposed to go back in 6 weeks, and I think we're rolling on the 7th week, so I have to go get that done. But y'all, I have to do a whole nother orientation over, a whole nother 7-day orientation for this job. I have to do a whole nother booklet of onboarding stuff, y'all. It's just, I thought I was gonna be able to avoid that, being I'm gonna do a transfer. And y'all, being that I'm okay, in order for me to transfer, because they told me they could probably get me into the orientation for July the 17th, but in order for me to do a transfer and not be a new hire and not lose anything, any whatever, I don't know what it is, and not to lose anything, I have to work up. I can't like resign from my one. I can resign from my job, but there can't be a lapse in service. So originally my last day was going to be June the 30th of my current job, but now it has to be July. Okay, so it has to be like July the 16th because the very next day I have to be going into the next job. So I'm going to be working up until probably July the, I think like July the 8th, and then that last week before the 17th, I'm going to use my annual time and my whatever time to get a week off, basically, before I go into this next job. So yeah, I worked yesterday and the day before, y'all. So I'm headed to, y'all know how I do my son. I'm headed to go pick him up. He's at the house. He's been in the house for 2 days since I've been working. We about to go out to eat. We about to go roll up in some of these stores. And yeah, we about to make a little day of it. I'm trying to decide, am I gonna take him to IHOP or Shoney's because he like both of those. And yeah, it's gonna be our little day out. I might drive him a little further. We might even go to the neighboring county. I don't know. I'm just gonna get him out the house for a good portion of the day. And so yeah, I just want to hop in here and talk to y'all for a little while. How have y'all been doing? How things been going on, y'all? How have things been going for you guys? How what stage of your nursing journey are some of you in? I think I responded to a subscriber who said she's about to start her LPN program. Congratulations to you. Child, persevere, make it on through, because I'm telling you that LPN gonna change your life. You're gonna, hey y'all, so I'm back. Sorry for it getting cut off earlier, but so yeah, like I said, I had an interview for that job today with the state and Department of Disabilities, and I'm waiting on HR. HR is going to reach out to me hopefully within a week to let me know with an offer, and I'm hoping that it's close to or more than what I'm already making. But I am going to be working 2 3 to 11s and 2 7p to 7a's. so even with whatever they offer me, hopefully it's, like I said, comparable to what I'm making. I will make more because I'm going to be working the evening shift. And I was able to do my schedule like that because they don't have anybody full time for night shift in that particular home. And so she was like, I can basically mix and match my schedule how I see fit. So I think that'll be the best thing for me. That'll still give me 3 days off a week. And I would still be, even once my son goes back to school, I will be off in time to get him, ready for school or whatever. And it won't interfere with anybody else having to get to work in the house. My son, he's doing his summer classes for college. After this semester, he should have one more semester and he'll be done. He'll be a graduate of Winthrop University. Looking forward to that because it seems like he's been going to school forever. But, you got to pace yourself, do what's best for you. Best for you, there's no reason that you have to. I know 4 years is the ideal time to finish school, but let me tell you, when you're young in your 20s, if you got to take your time, take your time. Take it how you need to take it. And so he should be finished with his classes in December, and he will be a graduate of Winthrop University. Also, I'm hoping that's how it works out. I really don't keep up with his classes and credits and stuff like that. He do all that, and so I think, after this semester he should have one more, and we'll be done with that. My daughter will be enrolling into a computer programming course. I think she said she's going to start in August, so right when we're about to get one done, another one will be entering college, which, y'all, my pockets is, anyway. So y'all, got an email the other day. I had $12,000 of my student loans forgiven, because I don't know if there's something going on where if you had a student loan like greater than 20 years ago, and I think if you applied, or maybe you didn't even have to apply, I don't know. I know I applied back in like 2021 for that student loan forgiveness. Well, they forgave $12,000 worth of my student loans, which leaves me a balance of like $28,000 now, I believe, which is not bad. Not bad at all. A friend of mine, she had $89,000 of her student loans forgiven, which I think that was all of her student loan. I don't know if that was all of her student loan debt or not, but she had $89,000 forgiven, y'all. So, thanks to the Biden-Harris administration for that. What else is going on? Well, in the process of fixing up my current home, getting everything straight in there before I purchase my next home. Still working my PRN every now and then. I worked there last week, and I'm going back there again this week for 2 shifts. Like, I think one of them gonna be like 5 days apart, but 2 shifts for that. Yeah, everything's going good, y'all. It's summertime here. It's hot. Gas is high. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell y'all. So, I was saying gas is high because I don't know where you are, but here, gas is $3.19 a gallon, and it's been $3-something a gallon for the longest. And I guess I shouldn't complain because I just be idly riding around to get my son out the house, but it's worth it just to get him out the house. Nobody wants to sit up in the house every day, all day. And he like to ride around and record on his phone. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. So y'all just let me know down below what y'all got going on, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.